close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Hello, successful day, guys. 우리가 좋아했었는데.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces. I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a user of class and an example to all aspiring
पूरा ध्यान
footballers.
से खेलना है.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lahm.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that is expertly dealt with. Ferdinand cuts it out.
Very good intercept.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rui Costa. He's found some space. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Half an hour played now.
No, no, no.
Now it's
Don't go, don't
Neymar.
go.
Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I knew it. It will be booking.
Rui Costa. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. Zanetti. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Pepe. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Donatoni.
Play fast, play fast.
Can he stop it going
थोड़ा
out?
सा लेट कर दिया. ओके चलो कोई ना अभी तक अच्छा चल रहा है.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
जो कोई भी अभी स्ट्रीम में हो लाइक सब्सक्राइब.
Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ferdinand. Quality ball. Passing nice and neat. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? And he thumps it clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as...
Shapes to shoot! It's Ramos who's going to get there. Neymar. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. In with the challenge.
No. Don't play like
Platini.
no look pass.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Rui Costa takes a look up. Now that looks a decent ball.
No.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And Batistuta! Oh, it's come in for the pieces! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't
Well
ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
That's an excellent interception. Lahm. And it's Hullet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's really well cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to win.
The first match. आवाज ठीक से आ रही है भाई। स्ट्रीम अच्छा चल जाए। आवाज ठीक से आ रही है। ओके ओके।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion
Let's
just
enjoy the game.
oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Passing nice and neat.
डबल टच क्यों नहीं किया
Neither of
भाई?
these two want to come off second best, and he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well,
Offside.
the lethargy in their play
Offside
isn't a
नहीं था भाई।
great look, and it was very evident on that occasion. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe, brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And vicious ball here. Batistuta, he's picked his way through,
नहीं
and he
है यार।
shoots!
गया, गया।
Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Real chance! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
He's having a shot!
यार
Yes! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
De Bruyne. Lahm. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are right back within touch!
Time.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So is this the start of a comeback?
is this a start of a comeback?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Nedved plays it short. And the referee brings the first
Foul
half
नहीं
to a
था ये,
close.
पीछे से पकड़ा हुआ था.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
That could spell trouble. And he's managed to get free. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
बाजे बाजे.
That's a little off target.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Raul at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe! That's an excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. Shevchenko goes steaming forward. Rui Costa. Lovely, now then. Oh, well played. He needed to
मुझे
get
कितना
that
time
right.
मिल गया भाई.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
Xavi Alonso. Marquinhos is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Caceres. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. Ah, such a clever touch. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Lahm
And he
ball
wants
बड़ा
them
भाई,
to
ball बड़ा.
press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Batistuta. Back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. That has ended up in no
मूड
man's
एक पहले
land. 5 minutes left on the clock. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Rui Costa. Lam. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And with that, the final whistle.
अरे
Well, that's
मूड
a
एक
tough one.
मतलब
Losing is never good, but this one
Motor
feels
घोड़ा.
especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one.
प्रॉब्लम तो हो रहा है मुझे कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है नेटवर्क में नहीं मेरा गेम प्ले में ही प्रॉब्लम है पहला इसके पिछला 2 सीज़न भी इसका पिछला सीज़न भी मैचअप में खेला मैंने इतना गंदा हाल नहीं था इस सीज़न में जैसा चल रहा है अभी तक पता नहीं क्यों क्या उसमें कुछ नहीं होता आठ तारीख मैंने लिया है वही प्रॉब्लम होता है प्रॉब्लम से नहीं है चलो ठीक करते हैं इसको भी देखते हैं क्या होता है ट्राई कर रहा हूँ सब कुछ करने की फिर देखते हैं
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of
I
it.
am using him on
Well, if
half
you did
time
just miss it, we are up and running already.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all
Albert
Catalan
Ferrer,
dream
very good
teams.
Yeah,
defender.
not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
No,
Foul.
he wasn't going to let him past. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
That's gonna be a booking
Busquets. Good chance here! And he has kept it out somehow.
Sergio Busquets actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
don't drag Busquets
Now, who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne getting this one clear. Looking for options for movement.
goal
Played it. He's got tall.
goal
He will
Hold
be
on, yeah, hold.
livid with himself. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Gullit. No goals as yet. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Shevchenko.
Pass, please,
Rijkaard.
pass, Siva.
De Bruyne. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. And a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
हाइट एडवांटेज देखते हैं कितना हाइट एडवांटेज होता है.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Cleared away. Corner given.
घुस नहीं पाया तुम. घुसो घुसो अंदर घुसो.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Zanetti crosses.
Zanetti
Italy
crosses.
are looking to go forward now. Busquets. And it's Lahm.
नहीं नहीं नहीं.
Haaland.
अरे बुस्केट आ.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that is expertly dealt. Good effort from distance.
बच गया बंचो.
Busquets is the team's great visionary. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Gullit. Gullit carries the ball down the right. Gullit. That is lovely.
How?
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! And he's in on
Goal.
chance!
Siva, how?
Oh, what has
How?
happened here?
ये कैसा मिस था सिवा. ये सब तो गोल करना चाहिए.
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half,
well
but
to
neither
know.
side able to
Yes,
get
indeed.
on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Fine.
The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
कुछ बताना नहीं.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? This looks promising. Very nicely done. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least,
अरे फाउल
because
नहीं
they've got
हुआ
to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is De Bruyne. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
मेरा वाला फाउल नहीं दे रहा है.
This looks like a more than
कल से
decent
देख
chance
रहा
to
हूँ.
strike.
He's got to have a go at this,
मजाक हो
and
रहा
it
है
looks
क्या?
straightforward.
ये बीच से थ्रू खेलेगा लगता है.
That
ये
was
ब्रांडेड से
travelling.
बाबू भैया
It was a sterling effort, and at
इससे
least he
पंगा
kept it
मत
on
लो।
target. And it was worth a go.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodri
Hey,
gets across to
Mbappe.
intercept that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lam. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. But that has not gone well. He's having a hit! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Rui Costa. And here's Shevchenko. Marquinhos is there to clear. Shevchenko. Oh, takes a shot! And
मैंने
it's in.
सोचा ये गोल ही नहीं होगा
And that could
ऐसे
well
हाथ
be the
अटक गया
winner.
मेरा स्विंग मारते हुए
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
make change
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
okay fine
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
हाँ भाई गुड नाइट सो जा हैप्पी सरस्वती पूजा हाँ पता है
Substitution for Como.
रात को कब आएगा
Shevchenko. Number 22, Rui Costa. Number 10, Bullets. Coming on the field. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Number 13, Rooney. It is real chance.
वाह भाई वाह वाह
No mistake.
वाह वाह
And there's the
रात
goal
2
they've
बजे
been looking for.
और
Well,
दोपहर 2
how's
बजे
that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an
भाई
entertaining
सो जा
watch.
भाई सो जा नवद्वीप
Pele. Right. And the finish! And that was very necessary.
वो नागिर बस
5 minutes to add. Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge is on his own.
पहला डबल टच मारने
Oh,
का
great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
I
थोड़ा
just
सा
thought
लैग हुआ
he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
And that's it.
गम गम को पता
It's a
पता है
super show all round. Both
ठीक है,
sides
ठीक है,
doing
थोड़ा-
their
थोड़ा।
best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
गुड नाइट फा हाँ हाँ सो जा गुड नाइट
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes.
Decent chance!
What a ball.
Goal!
What a ball.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a
Magnificent
habit of
finish.
making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shot could be on. Look at the space here. And again! He scored!
Goal.
And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose
Beautiful
here.
shape.
Oh, that's nice. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive. And that means just one thing. Match ball. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Shevchenko, and this is Hullet. He's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that's been intercepted. Rui Costa. He has found the way through. That's a good run down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Lahm. And they're on him in a flash. And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And we have our very first corner. Big
Yo.
header! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Rui Costa. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Very good tackle.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're off again.
मेरा खेला
Back
खेलना
towards
पड़ेगा.
the middle. Odo. Pepe. for Ferdinand. Zanetti. Ferdinand. Pepe. That's Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp.
What a
Shevchenko, and the shots!
Super.
Brilliant from Shevchenko! A finish of true class!
Seva, you are the goal.
Yet another goal in an
Not like
awesome
Ronaldo.
performance! They are in complete charge! There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pull it. And here's Shevchenko. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Xavi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Corner it is. Defending of the desperate variety. It's their
अभी भी
second corner of the
अर्जेंटीना
game.
बहुत चिल्ला रहा है भाई. ये मैच नहीं होगा.
Gets his head on
अर्जेंटीना
it! He
ये
scores!
मैच कोई भी नहीं ले पाएगा.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Chance, surely! Xavi Alonso.
Washington needed.
De Bruyne.
मैं किया था but नहीं किया.
Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Cruyff.
क्या बात है भाई.
Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rui Costa. Oh, this is a terrific run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Otto. Otto. This is promising. Played in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Xavi Alonso. Lahm looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Pull it. Good driving run. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. 4 added minutes on the board. And here's Shevchenko. He might be in here. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Shevchenko, very much the hero in this game. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Skill token, bro. Thanks. Really thanks. এই চুপ করো তুমি। হ্যাঁ এই চুপ করো, সবে 11:30 বাজে। Hello guys, Jojo streamer.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
खेला टेंशन नहीं करने का, ठीक है?
Pepe. Busquets. And Pepe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zanetti. It's Rui Costa.
खेलो ना ग्राउंड से.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Olise. Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Olise's cross. Otto can get it clear. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mbappe is behind this one. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Went for the curler.
स्क्रीन घुमा दिया अभी कार्ड में एक्चुअली मैंने घुमाया नहीं था घूम गया यहाँ पे मिस टच
And that has left him in a heap. Olise. Zanetti. Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Olise. And it's Eto. Oh, that's nice. And he shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Eto just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's made its way to him. Hangs one in. Oh, he's been caught napping. And we have our very first corner.
गुड लक वेरी गुड लक एंड समय तो बहुत अच्छा
Oh, that one's going nowhere.
समय पे उठा दिया इतनी सी
Ferdinand. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the shot! He scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved.
Fast खेलो भाई fast.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Ibrahimovic goes for a shot. He has done it. Do not write them off.
Okay,
Back
go,
they come. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Look, good effort from distance. That attempt, which in hindsight was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected
এই যে
outcome.
ওয়ান টাচ পাসে খুবই মানে অভাব বোধ করছি আমি।
Ibrahimovic,
আরে আমি লুই
well read,
কোস্টাকে ভাই
and the danger is
এখানে
averted.
একটা ওয়ান টাচ হয়ে তো
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to
Chelsea
maintain
Rui Costa's
the energy and dynamism
খেলছে
until the very
অন্যদের
end, though.
সাথে। এরাই দেখি
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance!
क्या बोलूं मैं
Oh, that's
इतना
incredible!
नसीब खराब है
And
मेरा
that may just do it!
इतना नसीब
Van
खराब है
Basten at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
अरे यार मैं क्या करूं इसमें मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता इसमें सॉरी ब्रो सब तो अच्छे ही चल रहा था फिर से ये पास क्यों दे दिया क्या भाई ठीक है भाई चलो कोई बात नहीं
Substitution for Como. Number 22, Rui Costa.
So, time for changes
Number
on
20,
both sides, actually.
Nedved.
Barcelona take the
Alright,
lead.
okay.
Now it's just a question of holding on.
Number 18.
Well, look,
Good
Peter,
job,
I
you.
feel I've got to
You
stress
have
that there's
it,
still
have it.
time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Coming
And
on.
he's
Ready,
away.
ready,
Number
ready,
5,
4 added minutes on the board.
Gullit. Number
Shevchenko.
7, Shevchenko.
It's an imaginative pass. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! He's
Weekend
got
was
himself
good,
an
because of the weekend was.
absolute peak. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Lord's plan
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
दोनों का ही लाभ खराब है सोलह सौ से अभी ठीक है चलो देखते हैं कितना देर क्या होता है आगे का आगे में देखेंगे Hey Arnolda, are you here right now? If you are
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Rooney is there to clear. That's a little off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ibrahimovic. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lahm pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's worked it through. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beautiful save.
Caceres attempts a clearance. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mosquera gets rid without sophistication. First quarter of an hour gone. Mateus. Probing pass.
What a ball.
And a chance!
What a pass and what a goal. Very good
The
goal.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Driving on and making good progress. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Jordan Henderson, and the pass is intercepted. Works it forward. And it's Rui Costa. He's got away. Rui Costa's cross. He'll try to keep this alive.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would...
Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
किसका फाउल है भाई यार
It's their second corner of the game.
ये क्या है
He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race
very
for the
good
ball.
strategy
And now they can spring out of defence.
pass
Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
but
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Shevchenko.
मैं कितना close पे
Rui
चला गया
Costa
भाई।
cuts a frustrated figure right now. He
Rui
just
Costa
cannot
नहीं
get
डाला।
away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
निकल गया। फोकट में विन हो गया। लगता वही है। हाँ श्योर। अभी मैं जो खेल रहा था ये सोच देने में थोड़ा टाइम लगता है। थैंक यू ओपोनेंट, यू आर ग्रेट। नब्दा जो नहीं श्रीमान अभी स्ट्रीम में कौन है भाई? हाई हाई लिख दो सिर्फ कमेंट में। ফা 18টার সাথে 18টায় করলে ফা ফুল বার্সেলোনা স্কোয়াড। मुझे तो ये वाला सीबी अच्छा लगता है, ये अरावो का अच्छा लगता है अरावो का। यही गो फॉर लिया। अभी जो स्ट्रीम में हो like the stream.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has a...
Can he finish? It's in! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Rafinha. Oh, he's played it in. And the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Tries from distance. He's found some space. De Jong! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for
이거
offside.
없어도 야 이거
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Yamal. It's a goal kick.
ये क्या बताओ जो भी
Busquets. 5 minutes till the break. Some really good ball movement. Plays a big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, what a climb! He scored!
I don't like that.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lam clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
जो भी अभी स्ट्रीम में हो स्ट्रीम को लाइक करो.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Chance for a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Koundé. Rafinha. It's Pedri. Yamal.
कमेंट करना.
Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
उसी बंदे
De
के
Jong.
ऊपर नेक्स्ट वीडियो बना दूंगा.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
That is good.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Rafinha is standing over this one. Looking here to alter. Rafinha! That was
Yeah.
travelling. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona needed
Well, you
that.
fleek
They
हो जाता.
really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Odo. Rooney, who does have an assist to his name. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that looks a decent ball.
अरे यार बॉल तो छोड़ो.
He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance!
Daniel.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
एंडरसन खड़ा होकर देख रहा था. जो भी स्ट्रीम में हो लाइक करो कमेंट करो. कौन है स्ट्रीम में? सिर्फ मैसेज तो कर दो, सिर्फ कमेंट कर दो, पता ही चल जाएगा.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution in progress.
Now it's Mbappe. It's Nedved. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a great pick out. Is there any support? It's Rashford! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Ball swung in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rafinha.
डबल टच भी नहीं.
Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Balde.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. That'll be a throw-in.
उसको चला तो मेरे को मारेगा.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Dani Olmo. Number 21.
Ball's out once
Frenkie
more.
de Jong. Coming on the field, number 16.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Number 22.
Can he get it through?
And now, there will be 3 minutes.
Now
added
it's
time.
Rashford. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the
Well,
mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be...
बहुत मुश्किल से देर रुको भाई, बहुत जोर से लगी है। 4 मिनट से आता है। Good job. Good job. थोड़ी देर रुको गाइस, टॉयलेट से आते। 2 मिनट वेट।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Como.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
No, absolutely not. And he's had a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And he's forced to go back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Busquets. And it's Hullet. He's dealt with that really well. Ball is over the line. Lahm touches it back. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Xavi Alonso. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball, quick.
Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! He's got himself an absolute peach. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Mbappe! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for.
Has a shot! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guti. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. And it's Caceres. No, that's been intercepted. Odo. Antonetti. Lahm. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Lahm. Rui Costa. And it's Lahm. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Now Odo. Hullet. He is just caressing the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fiore. That is ended up in no man's land. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we're underway again. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rui Costa. Lovely feet. It's Rui Costa! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Busquets. Pull it. Some good work on the right flank here. Otto charging forward down that flank. Otto.
Such good technique.
Otto tries a cross. Great run on the overlap here. In once more. And a shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rui Costa. Busquets. Otto. Oh, some tackle that. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fiore! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Ferdinand. And it's Otto. That's Busquets. Looking for the run. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. So what can they make of this? Xavi Alonso. And it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Guti. Now it's Guti. A header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Puskás! Superb from Puskás! A finish of true class! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Beckenbauer. And here's Shevchenko. Great vision. And he shoots!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckenbauer played into space. Oh, that's clever. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Xavi. Cruyff. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this, or...
And Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff with the short one. And there's the shot! It's their second corner of the game. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And it's Xavi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good ball. Rui Costa.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cantona, brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cannavaro. Xavi. Barcelona finding their passes. Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? That's an excellent interception. Lahm. Oh, that is a nice touch. Nedved.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's well spotted. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Now to all them
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Xavi. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. And it's Nedved. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in a great... Mbappe! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Shevchenko really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Rooney.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Shevchenko. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Lahm, that's a lovely, neat pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Why?
Great ball, and he's in here. And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. He's away. Poor a bus challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Zanetti. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Cruyff. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17.
All hands on deck for this one.
Coming on to replace him is
They've played it short.
Bellingham.
Xavi.
Substitution in progress.
Shot, surely! That's really well cleared. Thuram.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nesta gets rid without sophistication. Tries to pass it through. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination.
ఏమైనా గంధం ఇస్తా
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Hullet, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Busquets. Messi. And Beckham! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Odo. Zanetti. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Lam. Busquets. Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's having a shot! They've scored! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Lam played into space. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Zanetti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away? Beckham. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
ये रुक क्यों जाता है ये बड़ा?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's gone long. And here's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
इब्राहिमोविच रुक क्यों जाता है भाई?
And that is going to be the final
मुझे
action of the
पता नहीं
first
इब्राहिम
half.
रुक क्यों जाता है?
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's a good run down the left. And it's Gullit. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that is superb, a dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Van der Sar claims comfortably. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that has put paid to that. Looking for options for movement.
आज वो शुरू हो रहा है दिमाग में.
Number 8, Ibrahimovic. Coming on to replace him is...
It's run loose here.
Great good charge.
That's a sharp pass.
No. Wait.
Pass is just off target. Cannavaro.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead,
Also,
but
sir.
they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Substitution.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's neat. Xavi Alonso. Now Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rui Costa. Into the last quarter of an hour. Dink through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Busquets. Costa Curta gets across and good effort from distance.
What? Shiva.
Costa Curta. And it's Doué. Out to the left it goes.
Oh,
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lam. Odo looking
it
for a
is
runner.
outside.
He's in plenty of space here.
But
Gullit
this is not
is
outside.
flagged offside.
Lead was by 2-0.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy,
Score
that
kick
was
better.
tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Skill bro, skill. अरे लंड बैन की लड़े. बोला स्किल देना. दे रहा है बूस्टर क्राफ्टिंग.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
What happened? Why?
Roberto Baggio. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Roberto Baggio.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Back into the middle. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Robertson. Scholes is flagged offside.
He's not slagged. It's heavy offside. It is not slag. Running.
And that has left him in a heap. Scholes. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it again. He's gone forward. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing...
There's the shot! And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Ball is over the line.
मैं बहुत हड़बड़ी कर रहा हूँ।
Rui Costa. Lam. Pepe. It's Ferdinand. Zanetti. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And this is Rooney. Rooney! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first moment of real significance. And there's the shot! There was plenty of power on that. So what can they make of this? Busquets. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's gone loose. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's a sharp pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked.
It's goals! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Out towards the flank. And that has been cleared. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Busquets. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Otto. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Van Nistelrooy powering forward here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So, what can they make of this? Oh, played right into his path. So much time and space here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Luis Suarez. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Zanetti. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta. Ah, he's given it away.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Shevchenko, he's found some space. He's come in hard. Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer. Luis Suarez dominates aerially so often. Rui Costa. Mbappe. And this is Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's been caught. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back underway. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Shevchenko. Good running, strong and purposeful. Costa Curta. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pull it. That's been slipped through. Goes for a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Costa Curta. And it's Fletcher. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Chips it through. And he's managed to get rid. And we have our very first corner.
सब्सक्राइब कर दो अगर अच्छा लगा तो.
We saw the take. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Manchester United on the spot for parity. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Odo, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Not the most accurate pass.
What the heck, man? रेड कार्ड कौन खाया भाई? Oh my God, मेन डिफेंडर ही खा गया. चलो करते हैं फिर इसको.
Substitution for Como. Number 21.
This is their second corner of the game.
Number 22, Rui Costa. Number 10,
Hey, bro.
Gullit. Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 18, Mbappe. Coming on the field,
Terrific header!
Baresi.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Number 6, Diego Forlan. Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitutions taking
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Goes looking wide. That is good strength.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Costa Curta. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Pepe gets it clear. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Donadoni. And it's Messi. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Owen. And this is Owen. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
Missed.
Drama at the death! Is there time? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Lost.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats.
हेलो गाइस, जो स्ट्रीम में हो, लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब कर दो। कौन है? सिर्फ कमेंट करो कौन है इस स्ट्रीम में। हाई लिख दो, हाई कमेंट में हाई लिख दो। लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब शेयर करना नहीं पड़ेगा, कमेंट करो और लाइक करना और सब्सक्राइब कर दोगे तो बहुत ही अच्छा होगा। ये सब छोड़ो, कमेंट तो कर ही सकते हो। मेरी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही है क्या? आवाज़ तो आ रही है। तुम क्या चाहते हो, मैं भी कमेंट करूँ? ठीक है, बोलो क्या बोलना है, लोग क्या बोलना है। कुछ तो बताओ। स्टार्ट करो ओपोनेंट। चार्ज भी नहीं है बहुत ज़्यादा। स्टार्ट करो भाई, स्टार्ट करो। इजी यूजिंग का पहले ना कोई काउंटर साबिया लोंसो।
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
Yeah, I remember a lot of those performances really well. Busquets promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's a through नहीं
Now,
through
can they get him away?
मना है
Oh, shooting chance! Threads one in. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Donadoni. Mbappe! Goal! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Goes looking wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's a dangerous ball. And that was very necessary. And he's quick to snatch it back.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
De Bruyne, Fernando Torres. Out of play for a goal kick.
Big accelerate. Not small.
Zanetti. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Owen. He's in a great position here. Pepe gets it clear.
There will be
Odo.
1 minute at a time.
It's a throw-in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. That's a good ball. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that... And Owen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Pepe with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's lost his man here. Shapes to shoot! And it's there!
Donnarumma, man of the match.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oh, smashing header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Shevchenko gets flagged offside.
What happened?
And it's Fernando Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Torres. Donatoni. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Odo. Donadoni carries the ball down the right, and he's managed to get free. Oh, what has happened here? So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Plays a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne, steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's run loose here.
3 minutes at a time.
Lahm. And the counter is on. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He has found the way through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
I like it.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's all about my brother. All credit goes to Soman, my brother. He sent me the network and tell me I'm playing too much through. 9 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. Very good. आज के लिए बस इतना ही, फिर मिलते हैं कल दोपहर को. ओके, बाय बाय गाइस, गुड नाइट, सी यू टुमारो. हैप्पी सरस्वती पूजा. I'm gonna end the stream.